Hey everyone, welcome to my Python project series for beginners. So in this series, we will learn Python step by step by creating fun projects. In today's video, I'll show you how to install Python, set up your IDE, and write your first program, the famous Hello World. So let's dive in. So first we need to install Python. So head up to python.org. So here click on downloads and choose the version for your system, Windows, Mac or Linux. Once downloaded, you can run the installer. So for Windows, if you want, so you can download the installer. So here there is a more important tip that you can check add Python to path during installation. So this makes running Python easier from terminal. So here it's already installed, but I will reinstall and show it to you. So this is ready. So I will just click here on launch. So as you can see here, open settings, so you can modify and all that stuff. So you can open the terminal, okay, or command prompt, and then you can type, you can go for choosing the Python version, so that it's installed correctly. So this is how the first step, like how you can proceed with installing the the Python latest version. The next part here, so you can launch the Python from here, okay, and then click. So it's already installed, okay. So next step here is installing an IDE like PyCharm or VS Code. So here we will install the IDE. So I recommend PyCharm or Visual Studio Code. So PyCharm has a free community version that is perfect for beginners. So here we will be moving forward with the PyCharm installation. So here just go for PyCharm download. So here you can choose the PyCharm download the community version. So that's basically the community edition is the free edition, okay. So you can go for accepting, and then you can go for downloading. So here this is free forever plus 1 month of pro included, so you can go for downloading this part. So this is also getting downloaded here. So once installed, you can open your IDE and create a new Python project, okay, and then we will be starting working in that. So as you can see here, it's successfully installed. So I will just click here on running. So as you can see here, it is asking for the password, and then it's saying for welcome to PyCharm setup, and it is asking for the destination folder. So setup will install PyCharm in this folder, okay. So to install in a different folder, you can click here on browse and select the another folder, okay. But here I am okay with that, so I'll just click here on next. So it says create a desktop shortcut. If you want, you can tick in and then click on next, and then here install. So it will take some time to install depending on the the speed of the network. So this is the first step regarding Python, right? So you have to install first the IDE one, right, and then you have to go for any tool, like we have used PyCharm here, or VS Code. You can use VS Studio for that, right? So so as you can see, this is getting installed. So as you can see, it's almost done. So it's click here on finish. So this is almost installed. So first and foremost thing that you have to do is after installing, you have to open your PyCharm. Okay, so then the next important thing is, this is how, kind of setup will look like once it's getting started. So you can see this is how it looks like. So it says welcome to PyCharm, and then you can click here on new script. So once you click here on new script, you can name it anything you like. For example, my first Python project, right? So let's rename it. So, or you can, create a new project and create, you can give it a name like my first project. So here you can rename it from here like my first Python project. Okay, and then so you can see here it will be visible to you like this, my first Python project. So this is how the NetBeans look likes, right? So this is the left part, I would say, that gives you the details about the libraries you have, the projects you have. This is the main area you will be writing your code, and this is the right portion here that gives you details about the notification, and if you want to chat with AI you can do that as well, and this will be your database. So inside your project we can create a new Python file, right? And you can name it anything. So we have just named it as my first Python project, and I'm removing what is written here. Before we write our first program, let's understand how Python works. So Python is a programming language, that tells the computer what to do step by step. So each instruction here is called a statement, and one of the simplest statement is print. So this tells the Python, to show something on the screen. Now let's write our first program. You can also type in this your Python file print hello world. So here print is a function that displays text. So the text inside the quotations hello world is called a string. Strings are used to represent words, letters, or sentences. Now you can run your code from here, by clicking on a run button. So you should see hello world appear on your screen. So here this is the first part. You just ran your first Python program. Now let's move forward with understanding what is a variable. So variables are like boxes where we store information. For example, we can store your name in a variable. So let's say I am writing here name is equals to Tamana, print name. So here name is a variable. The is equals to sign means we are putting the value Tamana into the box called name. So when we use print name, Python shows what's inside the box. In this case, it's your name. So variables, can also store different, types of information. So as you can see here, it is displaying your name. So what do I mean by different type of information? Means like, let's say if I am writing age is equals to 10, is student true? So age will store a number, right? Is student true? That will store the true or false. So this is called a boolean. And then we can say here print my name is this and I am this age, years old. So here Python prints words, your name and your age in one line. So this is very basic way we communicate with Python. Okay, Okay, so I've changed this a little bit. Here a name, and age are variables. The is equals to sign assigns a value to the variable. Using print, we can display the values on the screen, and you can try changing the values and run it again. Now let's move forward with the next part, a simple math with variables. So let's delete this and rewrite some another code here. So here Python can do math too. So here we added, we subtracted, we multiplied and divided two numbers and printed the results. So here num1 is a variable and we are storing 5. Num2 is the another variable and we are storing the value 3. Sum result is the another variable where we are performing the addition operation, num1 plus num2, and difference is the another variable where we are giving, like we are making it understand that it means you have to subtract this, and product we are making the machine understand that means like you have to multiply, quotient means you have to divide, and then finally we are printing the result. Print sum is sum result, this variable. Print difference is this variable. Print product is what will be the answer here, and print quotient what will be the answer here. So it gives us the answer like sum. So it adds two number, 5 plus 3 8. It subtract two number, gives the difference 5 minus 3 2. It gives us the product of two numbers, num1 into num2, 5 into 3 15, and it gives the quotient means like the division. It divides this and gives us the result for this number. So Python can also perform this mathematical operations. Now let's move forward with combining text and variables. So here we can combine text and variables to make our messages more interesting. So here first, like we need to define the variables that we are using here in print statement to combine. So we are using name and age, so I have defined these variables first, and then I have given the print command, like we can as I told, we can combine the text and variables, right? And then printed here, print hello, my name is this, print next year I will be this. So here it gives me the output here, my name is Tamana, I am 10. So it's combining, right? It's combining the text and the variable, and it is giving us the result. Here you can see here we used plus to join the strings and numbers. So this is how it moves with this stuff relating to it. So that's it for today. You installed Python, set up your IDE, wrote your first program, and learned about variables, numbers, strings, and the print function. In the next video, we will create our first project, a simple calculator. So hit subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss it. See you next time.